Hey everyone, and thank you again for joining me for another relaxation video. Today's video will be featuring some self-applied massage techniques for the hands. So some self-massage to help assist you overall well-being. A little Reiki that I'll also be sending your way. So if you're open to receive energy work by proxy, always say yes. And after our hand massage, we will also do a little ear massage, and I will share an ear massage diagram and tutorial. Today I'll be using some light cream for my hand massage. Anything to support your comfort and to support the attitude of treating yourself so well, of giving yourself this time of commitment to health and self-care practices that support your everyday life. You can close your eyes when you do your hand massage. See if you can deepen and elongate and slow your breaths to help support the massage. Inhaling up over the palm, exhaling down the back and around the wrist. Inhaling up over the palm, exhaling down and around the wrist. You can watch this video first just to kind of take in the techniques. Inhale. Exhale. Moving on to our direct work here, I'm just going to start off with some thumb circles, supporting with the other fingers on the back and circling one way a few times. Go ahead and check out this micro system or reflex system of the hand. You can pause and go back and study a little bit further. And as I reverse my circles here and work the palm really with the thumb, I'm really getting so much activation and tonification to all the systems that correspond on the palm. So we're talking the heart, the lungs, liver's over here on the pinky part of the hand. And also you've got your spine on this part, so the lower, middle, and upper back on the pinky side. Working your way in under the next two fingers, kidneys, stomach, adrenal glands. And then towards the bottom and the wrist, we also got the ovaries for the women on the bottom, prostate for the men. And let me demo for you here just a little bit of fist circle, so still getting all the same points but using another technique. And we're going to do this nice dragging technique, so dragging the knuckles all the way up from the wrist all the way through the fingers. And you can really even stretch the fingers across that fist and get a nice stretch. Another nice technique as I work again the internal organs at the palm are these knocking knuckle circles. The wrist has a lot of associated channels with the meridians of the heart, of the lungs, the stomach, the pericardium. So yeah, here, and then as we move more towards the fingers themselves, the thumb is super important because it represents your head. It represents your neck and shoulders as well. We've got your pineal and pituitary glands, so hormonal systems on the thumb as well. In the webbing between the index and thumb, there's a point for overall pain relief. You can usually find it pretty easily. You just want to find that tender communication. Your tissues might feel some kind of activation, like a tenderness from activating a point, like a meridian point in the index and thumb. And then the index finger and every finger, they are associated with the neck, the sinuses, the ears, the eyes, and the head. So all the fingers correspond with our head. So we want to work them all, because why just make our focus on self-care specific when we can be broad and attend to as many places that need assistance as possible. You can squeeze in between each finger. Don't neglect those places as well. Sinuses, the tips of the fingers, very powerful to stimulate and massage if you accumulate sinus pressure or get colds. And I love self-applied massage to the hands, because the more you do it, the more you work it, the more you find the sore points and give them attention, the more you'll want to do this on a regular basis. Another little technique, you're going to snap, so like you're snapping your fingers, but snap every finger on the hand you're working. This will cleanse and flush out the meridian channels associated with acupuncture that they're connected with, which is every organ system. So you can go back, pause, and go check out that diagram again, and then just work the other hand however feels good to you. And I'm just here going to go ahead and show you one more nice technique. You're just squeezing one set of fingers with the other, and then you run your fingers all the way through. Really good for the joints. And so after that, you just really want to see and notice how you feel. Notice if you feel a little more grounded. And then we'll make our way to the ear. We're going to start off with a technique I've demoed before, which is the Indian rope burn. One hand on the back, one hand on the bottom. And the bottom part of the ear is associated with the lower body, top of the ear. The lower part of the ear is associated with the upper body, and the top part of our ear associated with the lower body. So it's an inverted representation of the human body. If you have no shoulder issues, you can reach around with the opposite hand and then pull from the middle part of the ear towards the lobe. Just another technique. And here I am sharing the microsystem reflexes of the ear as shared by my Tai Chi teacher, Dr. Roger Yanka. So you can review this tutorial anytime and then go back and just massage the ears completely. So working that broad approach, massaging as much as we can so we can support even all the places, and even the ones that are suffering. We still want to use what's working well as the catalyst for self-healing. And here with these nice long breaths, I'm going to start off by working my lower body or my upper body here, just pulling along the skin and the connectivity of the ear tissue, which innervates with the brain itself, the auricular nerves connecting right into the central nervous system. As I work my way up, I'm now working my lower body, my legs, and my feet. And as I come down, now more my torso, and then into my shoulders, my head, the face. The lobe itself has a lot to do with the eyes. So I'm starting more externally on the ear, and then I'll work my way in to all the little corners and caverns in the ear. So I'm really just using the fingers. The thumb is behind supporting, and the other fingers do the work, just massaging up and down. And then I go to the internal parts, and we've got in here the leg, the knee, the feet. As we come down a little bit, we have the shoulders. And on the inner part of the ear, up more towards where the skull and the ear attach, that's where the internal organs are. So right here is more the stomach, and then the kidneys and adrenal glands. And then up in this little cave here, which you see me doing, there's a stress recovery point. So this is for the hormonal system. Really good. And not in the ear canal, but heading towards it, we've got the digestive organs. Again, kidneys, small and large intestine. So the more we work all the areas, the more all the areas support each other. Breathing deeply, go ahead and freestyle your massage to figure it off. To just finish off this wonderful self-care routine that's going to support your overall organ system and support your own nervous system's ability to relax and to do something super nurturing for yourself any time of the day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again for another relaxation session.